Well, Apple recently announced Dynamic Island with their latest iPhone 14 Pro series on their September event, and since then, my whole YouTube feed is getting flooded with how to design Dynamic Island in Figma. So, in this video, let's talk about Dynamic Island. So, without further delay, let's drop the intro. Before starting this video, if you guys are new here, my name is Shamrudas and I am a professional graphic designer, video editor and UI UX designer. In this channel, we talk about designing tips, tricks and tutorials. So if you're into it, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now let's talk about what Dynamic Island is. In the iPhone 14 Pro, Apple was not completely successful to remove the entire notch. So they had to come up with something new because the design was getting old and redundant. To spice up the things, Apple introduced a smaller pill hole cutout like most of the other Android manufacturers. But to make things unique, Apple cleverly integrated the notch with the entire UI of the phone to make the notch more useful, informative and interactive as well. Instead of using pop-ups, Apple used the notch to expand and house all the background activities. Now if you tap on these notchy widgets, you can interact with them as well. With this, Apple introduced a unique way to hide the notch and give its customers a unique reason to upgrade to iPhone 14 Pro, which, considering the phone itself, is same as the last year, to be honest. This turned out to be a huge news because it actually turned many eyes towards Apple, but I would like to consider and specify a thing particularly because I feel that when the video is being played in full screen in iPhone 14 Pro series and a notch is fully visible or the pill hole cutout is fully visible, whatever it is, it looks far worse than a normal iPhone 14 series notch. My opinions just. Anyways, I found this beautiful file from Figma community made by Gwen Lee. I hope that I'm pronouncing the name correctly, where he actually beautifully illustrated all the animations and illustrations of the Dynamic Island by using the Apple Dynamic Island UI kit. So here you can see all the animations are made quite obvious and all the prototypes are made very interestingly and you guys can learn from it. Here we can see the expanded and the contracted state of Dynamic Island and it is beautifully connected with Smart Animate with a 600 millisecond delay. Also the mode is set to easy in and back out. The animations look super smooth in this 120Hz display and that's why it's gaining so much of the attention. So now you can also take help of these UI kits to add this new feature in your next projects or the apps that you are gonna build, and this will take your case studies to the next level and definitely grab the attention of the employers because they will also see that you are updated with the design scheme of what around is going on in the world. Anyways guys, I feel that Apple used a very clever and thoughtful way to hide the notch by integrating it to the UI of the phone and they definitely deserve a huge round of applause for it. But I don't feel that this is much of an innovation to be honest in the hardware side because we are seeing pill hole cutout since ages in Android manufacturers. So guys, there you have it. I hope that you are going to use these UI kits for your next projects and stay updated with what's going on in the UI space around the world. So that's it for today guys. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Till then, stay creative and I hope to see you in my next video.